Children's Dialogue. We're very happy to be back. I don't know whether you are happy to be with us, but I'm sure you want to, and I'm sure you want to know who we have tonight. As you can remember, or if you can recall, Children's Dialogue has moved the platform to another level. This time, the dialogue is dealing with schools. We have had two schools, and this is the third school. We have had the Bellaway Mission School, we have had Bethesda School, and today you see yellow t-shirts, and they're looking very gorgeous. You guys are looking beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
look like they're laughing now. All right. We have the African Dream Academy. They are commonly known as ADA. Are you guys happy to be here?
Yes.
Yes. Give yourself a hand. Wow. Now, let me just know who is here, right? You introduce yourself very quickly, and then we move on and discuss what we have to discuss today. We'll start with you.
Emmanuel Kosi 12th grade.
Okay.
I'm Jackie G. Jill from the 9th grade class.
Tracy Tokpa from the 11th grade class.
Regina Toma from the 6th grade A class.
I'm Precious Sika from the 10th grade class.
Angela Lynn Boy from the 12th grade.
Renee P. Adams, 10th grade.
I'm Joseph J. Stewart, 8th grade.
I'm Regan Ellis, 8th grade.
P. Andrew Ogono Jr., 11th grade.
May I ask, how were you guys selected? Did they do it by beauty? By, come on, don't laugh. How were you guys selected? Can anybody just tell me quickly? Okay, let Precious tell us. How were you guys selected?
Well, I've been on Children's Dialogue, so yeah. So when I heard about the program, I saw Uncle Varney the next day, and I went to him and told me about the program. So I was excited because Children's Dialogue have included schools. So I was kind of happy because first they would have problem with the students that were part of the Children's Dialogue, but now we are including school and make the program more larger. We have other people participating and having fun because we had a lot of problems dealing with individuals.
So it's better to use schools, right?
Yeah.
Because the schools, they take all the headache. I just come and just implement at last. Because the schools, they have to put it together. They have to bring everybody together, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
And why don't you just send a message to your principal and your school administrator? Everybody. No, let me do it. Let the president do it.
President.
Oh, sorry, Madam President. You want to wish them well and say something to them?
For the administration of African Dream Academy, we would like to say thank you for selecting us as your students. We are not the best of all, but you chose us to represent the school. So we want to say thank you for your work. We say thank you for selecting us again. We will work to improve and boost the school morale.
Okay, very good. Very quickly, let's go to activities of African Dream Academy. What are the activities that you are having so far? I remember when I stopped at the campus, I saw a lot of students. I heard noise. I heard people in different uniforms, different clothes. Some had on kinky dress and things like that. So what are the activities? What activities are you involved in right now?
Yeah, the school is involved into a lot of activities. It all began last week. We had the classes election.
Oh.
And then from the classes election, we came to the big election in the school.
Which one is the big election?
The student council election.
Wow.
Yeah. And then on Monday.
So do we have the student council president in this group here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
President.
I said she's laughing like a president.
And hopefully our party won. It all began on Monday. We had the campaign on Tuesday. SIMP had a campaign. We had two political parties running.
Okay.
SUP headed by student Angeline V. Boy and SIMP by student Serena Q. Morris.
And your website, you know?
We whipped her bitterly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys are excited that you are taking part in politics even though you are in school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to something else. Let's know your ambition. I know you guys want to be different things, and let's share that ambition. Let me start with you.
Yes, for me, I decided to be a journalist after my high school, and the reason is that I can sometimes feel that my country is in the world, and for that
and you
reason,
want to bring your country in the light.
I want to expose my country.
Let me hear you, Bill.
Well, I would like to be an entrepreneur because I can see a lot of librarians don't have work to do. If I having to bring build a company here that people will be having work to do on a daily basis, that would be good for us.
That's your passion.
Yes.
Let me hear you, Bill.
I want to become a medical doctor. Because in Liberia now, we don't have good adults. Like, if you get sick, no one will treat you. Tell you, go Ghana, America, to another country.
What grade are you in now?
11th grade.
You in 11th grade?
Yeah.
How old are you?
15.
Oh my God. Wow. I like to borrow some of that brain, but my brain's old now. Let me hear you, baby.
I want to become a doctor because
I'm sure you want to speak louder than that. You're not talking secret yet. Doctors are people who speak out, right?
I want to become a doctor because I have a passion of becoming a doctor. I am good at science.
You're good at science. What is your last science grade?
95.
95? Sheila, you made 95. Okay. Pressure, let me hear you. Well, you are an old timer on the program, but anyway, let me hear you, Pressure.
Well, I'm dreaming of becoming a dietitian and to be straight. I want to become a pasteurized. I want to take care of children because I feel that they are easy to go with, and they are someone that you can talk to, like take your medicine and will understand what you are trying to say. You make them feel comfortable to treat them well and make sure that they are very healthy.
And you won't be beating the poor children for not taking injection, right?
And the next, I want to become an advocate.
Okay.
Because I've been part of a lot of girls programs, so if I grow up out of high school, I'll also have my own program where I'll be able to talk to teenagers, especially girls, and make sure that.
Let me hold you right there, baby. You're thinking about our time. Let me hear you, Madam President.
I want to become an IT specialist. One, because the world we live in is a world full of technology. So I believe that if I have a mind of technology, the world or this country, Liberia, will be exposed to technology, will know how to use our technology. I want to build maybe a computer school to impact what I've learned out of my computer.
Are you doing computer right now?
Yeah.
What are you able to do now in 12th grade?
For now, because I don't have the equipment to go further in my lesson, I can type my documents, save it. I can do some printing on the computer. I can set up my own personal account on the computer, put my password in, and secure all my documents there.
Wow, the guy speaking computer. I'm lost. I'm lost, children. Let me hear you, baby.
My vision is to become a medical doctor, and I like to work as a physician doctor, which is to prescribe medicines and give people, good medicine. Like you go to the hospital and doctor prescribe medicine, but then you can't get a referral medicine. You have to do something to just help subdue that sickness for a little while.
Okay.
So I want to work in the medicine field to build it up and strengthen it.
Wow. I'm proud of you, baby. Let me hear you some.
I have the ambition of becoming a writer.
A writer? You can write? Are you writing right now?
Yes, I can write.
Wow. Now tell us about it.
I choose to be a writer to expose and correct wrong in society through my writing, and also I can also want to be a leader. When I become a leader, I can be a leader of my country and deliver my country from the hands of unintegrated people.
Okay, beautiful. Let me hear you some.
My vision is to become a doctor.
Why do you want to be a doctor?
I want to become a doctor to save life. Because now.
What if I don't want for my life to be saved? What if I want to die? Are you going to help me to die? Okay, don't answer that. Go ahead.
I want to become a doctor because we have COVID-19, most of the doctors want to work, they want to stay home and mind their children, their family, but I want to help.
But if you become a doctor now, say if a pandemic break up in Liberia, so you like to go on the field, you like to be on the forefront, you are not going to be concerned about your family too?
I will think about them.
But they will come later.
But when the kids get higher, I will stay back.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to become an aircraft engineer.
Wow.
Yeah, aircraft engineer.
Do we have aircraft in Nigeria? Well, maybe we'll get them one day.
Yeah, through me you'll get them one day.
Okay, very good. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I want to become an aircraft engineer because number one, I'm good at physics and mathematics. I love calculating. Two, it was my father's dream before he passed off.
Okay.
So I want to continue the legacy. And three, it is a happy job.
I know.
Happy.
You should get money, right? Okay. Okay. Now I'm happy that you guys are losing up. You are flowing, and honestly, I enjoy you. I hope you are enjoying the program as well.
Yeah.
Now, today you are on Children Dialogue. What does it mean for you? Anybody can answer that question. Let me have you.
Yes. for me, I feel very proud. I feel good about myself because once my father and other boys usually tell me, don't don't always be the one to look at people on television.
Let them look at you too.
Yeah.
So you are happy that people are looking at you too.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Anybody else? Let me. Okay.
So,
No, that won't girl. Try, man.
okay.
Let me hear from the president.
Well, I feel good. I feel so excited to be on the children's dialogue, more especially being live on the program. I feel so excited, and I believe that through my performance today, other students or other girls out there will be impressed to do more than this.
I know. That's what I'd like to hear. Give her a hand for that. I hope that other people will see it and they will say, no, I have to be like her. You know? And if we achieve that, then it's positive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's positive. Now, African Dream Academy. What are some of the things that, you talk about the election, and then you guys sat there and a lady became a president. Don't feel bad, Madam President.
It's an honor.
No, it's a what?
It's an honor.
It's an honor for her.
Because the school is led by women. Like you say, in our school, the principal, the vice principal, supervisor.
They are all women.
Yeah.
Great. Now, what does student politics do to you? What does it mean for you? Especially when you became successful, you became the president. What did that do for you?
Students politics or school politics really it open up your mind. It helps you to be free to express yourself. At first I used to have that fear, to express myself to people. But then if you have, let's say if you have power, because I have power by being president, if you have the power, it gives you the right to express yourself. It gives you the right to know who you are within yourself. And then it gives you the right again to be able to help those that are in need.
Now let me ask you this question. Well, maybe any one of you can answer, but she's the president. We have to kill her. Now, we had a national election in Liberia where politics was played at the highest level. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Now you are president for the school. How will you compare the two level of politics? Politics for the whole country, or being president for the whole country, and you are president for your school. What difference do you see there?
For my school, being president for my school, I would say it's kind of different from being president for the country. One, because in my school, I'm a leader of students, but I'm not a leader of teachers.
Okay.
But for the country, you are the leader of everybody. Within the country. So that's
even your opposition.
Exactly, you are their leaders. So you have to serve when you are leading your country. You have to serve everywhere.
Okay.
You have to.
I beg you, Madam President, just hold it right there. The other folk I will talk to. Okay. Now, okay, children. I know you guys are happy to be our Best Brains Academy. You are now part of the Children Dialogue. You have every right to this program, and I want to welcome you formally. Now, how do you think you can achieve your goal? You want to be IT specialist, you want to be aircraft engineer, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a journalist, you want to be a writer. How do you think you can achieve this goal one day? Now you are in school now. Some of you are in 11th grade, some of you are 9th grade, 12th grade, and so on. How do you expect to achieve your goal one day?
Yes.
Okay, let me take off.
Well, by hard study, you take your lesson seriously, and then definitely you will achieve your goal.
Take your lesson seriously. Anybody else want to say? Reggie, you want to say something?
Yes.
Sometimes you play a little, but then you gotta. Okay, let's go ahead. Sorry.
If you want to achieve your goal, you need to work hard. You need to study more and stop playing.
Okay.
To get your goal, you have to work hard. Don't think on playing, just focus.
Okay.
When you get there, then you can think about
playing. After you have made some money, right? Yeah, go ahead, man.
To achieve your goals at times in life is a bit difficult and challenging to achieve your goals. Like for me, I want to become an IT specialist. I think if I want to become a professional IT specialist, I should, at least by now, my foundation on technology should be advanced.
Okay.
But the challenges we'll be facing is at this stage, we do not have the start point of our ambition. So we'll have to go to high school or even have to leave our country, because even our country do not have good facilities for us to get our ambition set. So at times we'll have to leave our motherland and then go out there to someone's land and then acquire the knowledge and bring it back.
And you don't like that, right?
Yes.
Let me hear from you, baby. How do you think you will achieve your? You say you want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think you will achieve that one day?
I can achieve that one day by studying my lesson, focusing, I can make it.
And right now, you say your highest grade in math are 195?
She's
Oh,
science.
you are making a 95?
Science.
In science?
Science.
Are you serious with it like that? Now, I know the boys are sitting there watching this program and saying, wow, what are we doing for this little child to make those kind of grades and we are here making 70? If I can just make my late 70 and pass while somebody is striving for 95, 96. What do you think will be responsible for your success one day? I'm talking to you. Yes.
My education.
Your education. Now, don't just say my education. Explain it to us. I'm sure we want to know.
Actually, I can get that one day by studying my lesson and doing well in science subject.
Wow. So what is your highest grade in science now? What are you doing now? Biology or?
Biology.
What is your highest grade in biology?
The last paper, since we talk about this, I haven't given up paper yet.
Yeah, but what do you think you made? 75?
Can't tell, no.
72? 69 and a half? All right. Okay, guys. You guys have seen you are in school. You are in different communities. You come from Liberia. Nobody here is a foreigner.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I don't like what I see. I feel that a lot of our kids, a lot of your colleagues are wasting their time. They're into drugs. They're into sexual activities very early. They are getting pregnant. They are dropping out of school. What do you think will be the result of these people? How do you see Liberia, in fact, if we have majority of these young people now in our midst? What do you think will be the result of Liberia one day? Let me take it from you, and then we'll go down the line.
I see Liberia as a country that would I can say that would change, but very sooner. But that will have to be deal with bringing the future people, that is people who are going to take over the future. They have to deal with making them through their education process. For example, make sure that they participate into activities that will stop them from going those bad acts.
Okay.
Like for example, what's about those that are on the street taking drugs? Some of it come from their parents. Maybe some of them don't have parents, or some of them listen to advice such as if you go there, you will not make it.
Okay, let me hold you right there. Let me come to you, Vivi. What is your idea? Yeah, take a deep breath. See that? Okay, let me hear you.
Actually, I see Liberia getting better.
Okay. You are positive about that?
Yeah.
Very good. Go ahead.
Liberia can get better if we the youth, we let's just say take our education serious and advise our friends out there that are taking drugs or bad activities if we advise them.
Can you look at a drug addict at your age and say, I want to advise you, put that drug business one side?
Yeah.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Wow. How will you start? How will you tell them?
First, let's just say our new friend or you be my best friend.
Okay, your
then
bestie.
Each time be together, I can advise you on that. Yeah.
Let me hear you, 95.
Even though Liberia is a corruption country.
Now you got to speak up now. Your parents want to hear you, your school want to hear you.
Even though Liberia is a corruption country, but drugs can be removed.
Did you say Liberia is a corruption country?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Liberia is a corruption country because so many people make a mistake.
And what does that have to do with drugs? Maybe Pressure can help her.
Yeah, Uncle Varney, to your questions, I would like to say those that are out there that are taking drugs, especially the teenagers, we can only help by having an advocates program where we'll go out there to students that in the ghetto to speak to them that drugs is not the solution. We have to encourage them, make them feel at home, talk to them always, and take them from the drugs. I know it will be hard to take them from there, but every day carrying supplies, talking to them, I think they will change one
now,
way
Precious,
or another.
are you going to be one of those who will be willing to go to the ghetto and talk to your colleagues?
Yeah, Uncle Varney, I say I want to become an advocate because I feel inspired talking to others because I know sometimes it's hard to make decisions. Sometimes.
Okay, let me see how we start. Hello, my name is Precious Gafuan. I'm on Children's Dialogue. I attend the ADA. You're who's smoking are here to tell you something. That how you will start?
No. First day I will try to speak at them. Hey bro, what's up? HUS, so put them
Yeah,
in
I go.
yeah.
Hey, bro.
To make them understand because I can't go there be speaking standard. They will think that I'm coming to ask them other questions, so I'll make them to understand what
They will
they
tell you say that eteo.
yeah, so I say, hey bro, what's up?
Let me hear you, baby. Let me hear you.
Well, for Liberia, looking at it, if and only the kind of people we have taking in drugs now will follow us in the future, Liberia will be damaged. But I believe that Liberia somehow will be transformed because right now we are getting involved into academic lesson. Like looking at Liberia, when you take a student from Liberia and carry them out in another country, they perform more than the other people that are in the other country.
Yes.
So that's another way of saying that Liberia is a better country. The only thing is left with the government of Liberia as well to save us.
Okay, very good. Me either.
Yeah. I think the rate of drugs can be reduced in Liberia and make Liberia a better place. Like a few days ago, I was sharing with the standard bearer for the SIMP.
Oh my God, she's talking about standard bearer. Yeah,
from
go ahead.
The African Stream Academy. I told her that whatsoever party that will win, my main aim would be that party should form an anti-drugs campaign.
Okay, on your campus.
On our campus.
Very good.
Meaning, African Stream get to be the host, and then we can use the party to invite other schools and then go around, because we notice that the same students who are in school are the same students going outside selling the drugs, buying them, and taking it in.
Good job. Those are the same students, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hold you right there, baby. Let me hear you.
Yeah, for drugs in Liberia, it can be reduced. And for those who taking drugs, most of the time it comes from the parents. Parents should learn to have their children in the circle of control. Children shouldn't be given too much of freedom. Most often it leads to that. If you give your child too much of freedom and they start taking drugs, automatically their friends will follow them.
Okay.
And drugs is a very bad substance.
Okay.
And the government of Liberia too should also try harder. That is why the people voted them and the people put them into power. They should learn to follow people who are into this drugs business.
Okay.
We need to go after drugs addicts. We need to bring them back because it determines our future.
Rika, let me hear you.
The question, you said, this
my question was, you see your colleagues, eh? Most of them are doing drugs at a very tender age. They are in school. What is going to be the future of Liberia if it continues like that?
The future of Liberia will be bad.
How?
But if we make stop to them now, the future will be better tomorrow.
Okay.
So we need to take action now before they affect the future.
Okay. I was about to ask you what action you think we can take, but let me hear from you.
Yes, although we are anticipating that the future of Liberia will be better, but with majority of the youth taking in drugs and teenage pregnancy, I can say that the future of Liberia is, let's say, doomed.
Okay.
Because drug is a very bad substance. Yeah. So with majority of the youth taking in drugs, our future as a nation won't be good, because if the foundation is destroyed according to the Bible, what can the righteous do? So now, but like my colleague was saying, we can find a way to eradicate the taking in of drugs by the youth. So if we do that, then we can say that our future is bright. But with the majority of the youth taking in drugs right now, and there is nothing to be done, I can say that the future of Liberia is doomed.
It's doomed.
Yeah.
Well, I heard her saying something, and I think we should put our minds on it.
Yeah.
That at the African Dream Academy, you should organize an anti-drugs
campaign.
An
Yes.
anti-drugs campaign, so that you will spread this. And I think we are going to start this on the Children Dialogue.
Anti-drugs campaign.
We are going to run an anti-drugs campaign because it is serious.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to collaboration.
Yes.
African Dream partner with Best Brain, Children's Dialogue, and other great schools in the district, and we kick up the anti-drugs campaign.
I mean, we can do it, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about our anniversary program coming, and the program coming the 23rd. Anybody want to talk about it? No, people even want to act like they don't even know about it. Yeah, Precious, go ahead.
Yeah, for the old plans before, we used to go on the beach, cook some nice food, have programs, celebrating Vanny's birthday. But this time around we want to have an indoor program where we'll invite other students to talk about children's dialogue, that years in experience of the program. So I think Uncle Varney can another plan for this program this year. So Uncle Varney can
Okay.
tell us how it-
Very good. You want to go, Madam President?
Yeah, for the program, I think we can use that program again to expose the anti-drugs campaign as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just about to say that.
So also we are going to be launching our anti-drugs campaign on that day.
Yes.
Yeah. Clap for yourself. Yeah.
Get to the ATA clap. For me.
Okay. We want to thank all of you for viewing us tonight. This is the African Dream Academy. The first school we had was the Baba Way Mission School. You heard them. Then we had the Bethesda School. You heard them also. And then today we have the African Dream Academy. Can anybody guess who's coming next week? Carver Mission School. Wow. Carver Mission School is coming next week. And we want to say thank you to the staff. We want to say thank you to Uncle and Harris, James Double, for being there always. You know, he always makes us to look good on camera, but he is never on the show because he has to be behind the camera. On behalf of the Children Dialogue, we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the management of the Liberia Broadcasting System and to the entire staff. Madam Estelle Liberty Kemu, we want to thank you and your staff, for making the way for Children Dialogue to be heard and to be seen. Until next week, Saturday, as we always say on this program, see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.